And do you guys remember when Latto had Gorgeous Doll jumped at the club and she had a miscarriage? Do you guys remember that? Because I feel like that went by too quickly. I don't know if it's because Gorgeous Doll is not like well known as Latto, so everyone just kind of forgot about it, but she got that woman jumped and had her have a miscarriage. Now, could you imagine if Gorgeous Doll and Latto were beefing now and Gorgeous Doll had Latto beat up and had her have a miscarriage? Do you guys understand how Gorgeous Doll would be torn to the ground? And just lets me know that for some reason, Latto, it just gets more grace when it comes to certain things, because even with this whole pregnancy thing, what she needs to get a little bit more penalized, because think about Cardi. Cardi was still married technically and had a baby. So Latto now has a baby with a married man, and it's like, oh yeah, let's support her. She's, beautiful and young and whatever. But no, I don't think Latto's a good person. I don't know. I'm starting to look at her a little sideways.
Welcome back to Girl Talk TV. Today we're talking about Latto and the controversy that's being talked about dealing with her incident that she had with content creator and former Magic City dancer Gorgeous Doll. An incident that happened back in 2024 that stemmed across some type of jealousy about 21 Savage.
Big Latto is being accused of some big things. Now, there's some woman by the name of Gorgeous Doll. I thought we was putting the dolls to rest, but Jesus, here they are. This woman is coming out, and she's saying that Latto, this sounds very familiar, like the Cardi B situation, but you'll understand. She claims that Latto got her jumped.
You admitted to having me jumped when you knew I was pregnant, causing a miscarriage. You just said that the last person who spoke on your man, and who did we say your man was, got jumped outside of a club in Atlanta because you yourself couldn't see me. And I don't know why you would comment that, because win, lose, or draw, like I said, you didn't do shit.
I'm just trying to figure out what will warrant you to get a girl jumped because she's talking about your man. I would
maybe
think because she's talking to.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe she was saying how she could get him or something. I don't know.
I mean, obviously, we're going to assume she's talking about 21 Savage.
Friends, let me tell you all that I have learned in the last couple of hours. So Gorgeous Doll is working at this strip club and she allegedly meets 21 Savage. Her and 21 Savage allegedly don't have nothing going on, but Latto allegedly believes that they do. So Latto allegedly has her jumped outside of the club and Gorgeous Doll has a miscarriage. Now, Gorgeous Doll also was the one who came out and talked about Latto allegedly picking up the money in that same strip club after she had thrown it. And Gorgeous Doll has allegedly been dealing with Future for the last 5 years, and they are going at it on the phone, even though he says he doesn't know her, despite picking up the phone before the first ring even finished. And all of this stems from something about her going to Lil Baby's watch party.
This just in, Little Miss Moo Latto had a woman jumped outside of a club and
Allegedly.
she was beaten so bad that it resulted in her having a miscarriage. This woman goes by the name of Gorgeous Doll, former Midnight ballerina turned activewear saleswoman and Diddy supporter. Gorgeous Doll has also been linked to the promiscuous father of 9 and rapper Future. Moreover, the streets are saying that this beating happened because GD was visiting 21 Savage's house. Oh no, a dancer at a rapper's house. Now this is unheard of. Of course, Latto blames the woman and not that green card scammer she's pregnant by.
Allegedly.
Apparently, they also got into it prior to that because Latto had taken back all of the money she gave to the Midnight ballerinas. Tacky. I didn't know you could get refunds at those type of establishments. The worst part about this situation is that Latto actually admitted to doing this under a random woman's TikTok post. She wants to be Nunu so bad. Gorgeous Doll has stated that she and her 6 lawyers are ready to sue Mama Bird. I can already tell that this is going to be a long and miserable life for Latto, aka baby mama number 4.
It's very messed up if she really did get this girl set up to get jumped over 21 Savage. Mind you, 21 Savage, the same man that is allegedly, quote unquote, married, someone that Latto had been messing with for the last 5 years while he was still with his wife, is insane to me. Recently on TikTok, Gorgeous Doll made a video about the videos speculating that she is still feeling some type of way about Latto, but Gorgeous Doll had something to say.
It's come to my attention that this situation that I had with Latto in 2024 is being re-brought up by bloggers and other content creators to try to get a little traction, I guess. And here's all I have to say, right? I'm not bringing this situation back up. I've healed through it. And if you have been somebody who's followed me over the years, you know that that situation was very detrimental to my mental health, okay? That situation caused a domino effect of me just lashing out, okay? And for me to see people tagging me in this situation, wanting a response, I want you guys to know this, right? That was a very hard situation for me. It's not something that I even talk about anymore because I've healed through it. So when you see somebody making a video towards that, I would like for you to literally make it known that, first of all, this is 2 years old. And how would you feel if you went through such a traumatic situation and then you get online and people are now re-bringing it up 2 years later? Okay? I have healed through that situation. I've also taken accountability for where I was wrong. Okay? Emotionally, at that point in my life, I was somewhere completely different than where I am now. And so for me to see so many people tagging me and, oh, look at they're saying this. No, that stuff is old. And yeah, it happened, but we're not going to make fetch happen again. I wish Latto the best, happiest, successful pregnancy that she can have. Period, point blank. I'm not an evil person. I'm not somebody who wants to cause any stress on anybody at all. And so what I want people on social media to know is that when that situation happened, it was very detrimental to me. But right now, where I'm at in life, I don't want to see it. And I don't want anybody feeling like they can take that situation to use it to bash her or to make content or anything like that. Okay? And this is me asking. Like, I'm really asking, like, to stop posting it. I say to stop posting it because the mental effect that it has on me is not anything light at all.
I can tell in the video that Gorgeous Doll no longer wants to hear about this, and she's also just want to leave it in the past, and I can totally understand. And for her to have a forgiving heart speaks volumes. It gives, I'm going to let God handle the rest, and whatever happens, happens, and she's done with it, and she's washed her hands with it, which I totally understand. As for Latto, ego can be a very big thing if you're not careful to watch how you move around in the world, because karma can be real. Tell me what you think down below. Until next time, bye.